Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. As you can see, I'm still mourning over Pfizer. I mean, I'll catch it. It just... Maybe that was the entry. Initiative took over. But also... Well, no, it can go just like this. Damn. Yeah. I'd hate to miss out on on Pfizer. But back to my monthly watches. Okay, we have a local extremum now. Yeah. Doodoosh. Doodoosh. I should do it more often. I might have just missed an entry on this guy. Hold on. Just give me a sec, okay? I'll be back in a sec. My neighbor is starting a fireplace. And unfortunately, my window is just right into his chimney. Yeah, you guys. A very distinct exhaustion just happened. Damn it, it's already set instead of being happy of catching it in a timely manner. Yeah. Yeah, technically 001, 007, so bullish. It's good after a test on daily. Just need a test. Nothing, of course, on hourly. It's an exhaustion event. It's like a little panic. It's not quite a panic, but ish. So you don't really expect. Entry points on inferior time frames during panic events are rare. Yeah, again, it's that volume. Simply put, on hourly, on daily, like everywhere. What's Amgen incorporated though? It's beautiful. For all I care, it looks beautiful. $150 billion. California! 1,000 ox. Like an hour drive away from me. Should I go there and like, hey guys, I'm about to buy a stock. Can I check your facilities real quick? Do you mind? Can you imagine their stare at me? Well, maybe they will. Anything is possible. Yeah, it's definitely It's about to close in correction. Maybe not, but maybe it will. Oh, and it's actually 2-bar rule. Oh no, there's like 2 correction bars, so never mind. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's up there. But I mean, we have all the attributes. It's a violent drop though, but we have strength, we have weakness. You see, like nothing overcomes this level. Everything looks great here. Well, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, and it's not the end of the world at all. You see like all the volume here. Ooh, this stock rocketed in 90s and 2000s all the way till the mortgage crisis. Amgen or Amgen, I think. Is it like chemicals? Biotech, no, biotech. Ooh, biotech is so old. I thought like biotech is a new thingy. But anyhow. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. 1 bar, 2 bar, yeah, makes sense. So we don't need the transition extraction here. Because with transition extraction it wouldn't be a... So it was a balance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like 1, I mean... And then transition extraction, so... Regardless, 0.5, this doesn't matter, it just checks out. That'll be huge. Just to buy it from here. Yeah. It's ambitious. And yet even this is fine. Yeah. Would want to see like a better entry. But anyhow, I'll leave it for Monday. We are doing monthlies now. Ooh. ARKK tries to revive. It's also tempting to make an exclusion and put a level here. Exclusion from 1 bar rule, because we don't have nothing otherwise. And that's, I'm sure, will give us another flavor. Yeah, so then up and down, so something like this. Well, you don't call it a balance, of course, but yeah. I think that's more realistic. Ooh, this volume. Where did they get all this volume? There was not so many shares. I mean, yeah, and then that all makes more sense. Look, then this is a transition extremum. Yeah. This makes more sense to me. And so, this 0.5 still counts, but not really. Alright. It's down and then up, and then actually down and up. Oh, so there was levels here too. Look, this was down and this was up, so this is an extremum. Down, up. And this was down and this was up. Yeah, anyhow, I'm fooling around. There's no exhaustion here though, so that was a weird transition extremum. There's no exhaustion. But then volume came in a little bit. Yeah, it was even more respecting this level. Side of strength, and then didn't hold it, never broke. But in transition extreme case, doesn't matter. Actually, it's not bad for short, is it? Ooh, look at this guy. I mean, it's better be before 0.5. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this volume looks like an exhaustion. RKK. Notoriously. But Kitty Woods? Maybe like World went so hard on her just because she's a female. In this like testosterone soup. The financial word is she's a female. But yeah, I lost so much money on the ARKK sweetheart Fastly. Not because of the ARKK or Kitty Woods or Fastly, it's because of how silly I was. Oh yeah, technically it's high up there, but there's a good upthrust. Most likely I'm not gonna trade it anyways, but I'll put it on the watch list. Was there any unvolumed upthrust? It's interesting. It did work though. Oh, because this was a fake volume. Remove this like 90 millions. So that would go down to like 270. Huh. Ay. So yeah, that's like the realistic sell. There was a volume increase. Anyhow, it's none of my bother. Doon. I mean, it's exhausted its 0.5 range of motion. Still, I can keep it here, but yeah. Direction. What an upthrust! Look at this. Who might have thought in the moment? In the moment, everyone and their grandma was like, "It's a break." That's why we need a reaction bar. Splash of volume. We're going to the moon. With AstraZeneca PLC. And then no, you don't. PLC is it British? United Kingdom, of course. Holding of research, development, manufacture, and commercialization of by pharma. Okie doke. British Pigeon. Speaking of British stocks, that will be sexy. Let me think again. Do-doom. Oof, this is hot. And yet. The Merchant of Death. Volume 2 bar up thrust. What do I have in here? This is wild. And look at this volume. I'm so exhausted. Yeah. Why did I choose to take it from here? This 0.5? I don't know. What it would be like, I don't know. What it would be like, I don't know. I'm not sure about the lyrics. What I have on here? Yeah, I don't know. Just pass. Local extreme, yeah. Colgate, Palmolive. Colgate. Smile. No, yeah. So the last approach is here. And look at this. Look at this. Is it the lyrics? Is it unbelievable? I'm not so sure. It's just me. Oh yeah, forget about this transition extremum. It's well over it. Hey. Yeah. Stop it. So this is that biggest volume. That was the biggest volume, and it's springed. And then, so my point was, yeah. So forget about this. Yeah, it's even better. So here was our entry point. It was right here. If you think I'm following you, I don't. Needed a test, then test. This volume comes in. It also needed a test. Didn't give us a test. Well, sometimes at a level like this, you just don't wait for a test. That was weird. No, yeah, that would need a test. Didn't give us a test. Okay. And yet here we are. Still very much. So very much there. Down. I don't know, I don't like it. I don't know what to do with it. Well, here's our local extreme. If it makes things any easier. AOG. These things are just good in continuation of the trend. Like this thing. Wherever is on daily. It's good in continuation of the trend. We'll stay on monthlies now. Well, let's go on daily. Misha, be consistent. This does look like an exhaustion volume though. From wherever you're gonna see it. From like, hey, that's not what I wanted at all. It just opened Google Chrome on me. Yeah. There is like some bigger volumes, but it's not the point. The point is this volume. Maybe it's not the right time to trade it in continuation of the trend. Excuse me, I'll need all this. I'll need your jacket, your motorcycle. And does he say shades or glasses? So I watched it in Russian. Like back in the 90s, we had this like dubbing that would just, they would put a clip on their nose so that they cannot be traced because it was like illegal. Hollywood movies, like Western propaganda. They weren't like necessarily legal, but people didn't know if it's legal or illegal. So just in case, for some like 10 years, I think they would voice over everything because it's like clip on that. So, and I haven't seen it in English because by the time I moved to the United States, it's just, I don't know. I don't think I would appreciate it now. But yeah. I need to Google this one phrase at least. Because I Googled the one from Commandos. I forget his name, but I like you, Larry. That's why I'll kill you the last. You're a funny guy, Larry. Not the Larry. I don't remember his name. You're a funny guy, Larry. That's why I'll kill you. I like you. That's why I'll kill you the last. He was amazing. He's amazing. So yeah, that's continuation of the trend. This is 0.5. That would have stopped. There was no volume here, but yeah. It's okay from here, but I would be very cautious about this volume. No earnings, no dividends, just an exhaustion volume. And I don't see it on monthly yet, but you know, I mean, it's just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Absolutely possible. Anything can happen. It's a 0.5. It's actually an entry on monthly. It absolutely is. It's Ford Motor. I was like, what the heck is this? Is it a penny stock with movement like this? Unbelievable. What? 44 billion is Ford? And this like Amgen is like 150? So like something, like some biotech. Is it the same? It's Ford Motor, right? Can't believe it. What the heck? Like the Ford Motor Company is like 1/3 of market capitalization of some biotech company. Not some. Amgen, Thousand Oaks. I'm sorry, but oh, also, hold on. Yeah, let's talk about it. So technically, that's super technically. That was a break. Oh, actually, and why did I? I think that was an accident. So yeah, and you cannot really like chart it like this because there is no direction on. I want to chart it like this, but technically it was a break. Does it change a lot on monthly? It does change. Yeah. Annual and spring. We don't need to limit ourselves to 0.5. It's in 0.5. Yeah. The rest checks out. It's just this one candle. So there, yeah. If not for this bar, it's in an entry point right now on monthly. Like this. Like. But also volume, no. Volume on test is, yeah. No, leave it alone. I don't know what I'm doing. If I don't know what I'm doing, I better leave it alone and stop fooling around. It also would be fair because of the transition extreme to disregard this balance and see it like this. And now see it as an independent approach. This being the transition extremum, and then yeah, this, yeah. I think this is more realistic estimate of what is going on. FedEx. Yeah, there was 0.5 and all of this. So, yeah. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Oh, and that's a break. Super technically can go anywhere. No. Let's put it on the monthly watch. It bounced of 0.5. And now it's on the test. Well, it doesn't work like this with 0.5. It's not a level. It's a zone. But yeah, I don't know. This guy just starting. It has one extremum though right here. Just to be specific. I'll put it here, but I don't think it helps us much. No direction, just an extremum. So yeah. Good luck. Wow. Multiple bar manipulation. This is not how like waves are born actually. Yeah, so this is valid. It was an upthrust. Volume upthrust. Look at this volume. Be aware of this volume. It doesn't have to be in exhaustion unless it's like in a level of superior time frame, but just something to be aware of. HSBC. The one that was blamed for trading as a terrorist stock. Okay. You remember Dictator? Where the security guy says eventually, technically anyone outside of, from outside of the United States is a terrorist for me. This is so not PC, but I mean, he totally says that. And I think again, like, I don't know, I can't wrap my mind around like censorship in art. I mean, if you censor everything and art will become PC, what there is left of it? There's, I mean, a lot. Honestly, a lot, but a big chunk of it will become impossible. And it's not even, I don't know how to explain it properly. It's not even about like this like portion of art which can be called like a toilet humor or like non-PC humor will have to be gone, but also the whole idea of moderating the art and censoring the art, I think, is very detrimental. And I come from the environment where I've seen that take a negative turn big time. I don't want to go, I don't want to become political. But you have to when you come from places like I am from. You just have to. They have a saying there: if you are not interested in politics, politics will get interested in you. I don't know if it makes sense in English, but it's so freaking true. That's just what it is. So uh, I'm not sure about censorship in arts. Um, I more so believe in cancellation culture. You know what I mean? So like when society decides to, but again, it's arguable, and some will say that like there is like some forces within the society that can sponsor certain civic movements and stuff like that. But all in all, if some humor is unacceptable for the society, I would want society to take care of it, not the legislative or executive body. Yeah, I think this is like way healthier approach in my understanding. But what do I know? I'm just a stock trader and actor. So, uh, yeah, it's already reached its potential in 0.5. But yeah, one lady blamed me for trading. I think it was lady on TradingView blame me for trading HSBC as the stock that supports terrorism. I was like, ooh. And I don't know nothing about HSBC stock except for they're foreign bank and they're from Asia. I believe Hong Kong. Yeah, this like checks out this volume and then volume multiple bar manipulation, which is can be called upthrust, but in essence it's like one bar approach, another bar, like neutral bar is an old gap, and then goes down. So we'll see how it works. It's also British stock. Gases, an engineering company. This is a massacre. It's not balanced yet, but I don't know what to do with this guy. I don't know what to do with this guy. We don't need this on months for sure. Even though it's transition extremum, it's tempting to keep it in this balance for now. MetLife. Okay. This guy. Oh, 3M. I was trying to do something on 3M. I don't remember where. I bet somewhere around here. It was a beautiful 0.5. Volume distribution is a little like premature. This was premature. And there's still no initiative takeover, even though it made over this volume. But anyhow, volume T1, volume spring, we needed a test. This was a test. No, this is crazy. Potential counter trend. Potential counter trend. Yeah, no sign of strength before transition extremum. That's why also I wouldn't trade it in continuation of the trend. Dudoosh. Well, it's not over yet. Oh, it will be over soon, so come on, let's be real. let's be real about it, and it doesn't change nothing. So it's in a break, and break is weak, and it's good in continuation of the trend. Not right now, because it changed the direction on inferior time frame. I'm not gonna short it anyway, so what the heck. Oh no, continuation of the trend we were talking about. But even with continuation of the trend, look at this. I mean, wait, 1-to-1, yeah. Yeah, super technically it can be in continuation of the trend, but practically I think there's like way better stocks to do that right now than this. Let's put it on the lays just for the sake of conscience, right? I always mix up conscience and consciousness. It's such a two different concepts for me, at least, and in Russian language as well, and they sound completely different in Russian language. It's like consciousness. It's one about conscientiousness. I don't know. It's also a tongue twister. But yeah, my conscience is not good when I don't put all the stocks, when I don't play by the rule. And the rule is Nvidia is good in continuation of the trend. So I'm gonna keep it there. This is some form of a balance here. That wasn't terrible, like here with some splash of volume that needed a test, and then that was an entry. That was scary, but totally would have worked. Not yet. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm still like chickening out of most of the continuation of the trend trades. Just because I'm scared of them. And that was 0.5, of course. Yeah, that was good. For continuation of the trend. Hold on, it's getting chilly. Yeah. Scary. I think a lack of trust, basically. That's what it is. You gotta just trust that this thing is gonna go up, because why wouldn't it? And 0.5. Oh yeah, that also. We are in 0.5, but we're over it now, so very good. I need to somehow train my trading in continuation of the trend muscle. To do. Okay. So now this. This is weird. But yeah. Yes, and I was trying Starbucks here. Where? Here? There? Where? What happened here with Starbucks? Anyone can explain me this? Because I can't wrap my mind around it. Yeah. 4047, and that's the biggest volume. Why didn't I mark it out? That's our sign of strength. As weird as it may look. Yeah, and then something happened. Oops. It changed the direction, and then went all the way back. And I wouldn't necessarily contradict. That looked like an exhaustion though. Do we have any better 0.5 levels? We don't. No, just leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Even though it's good in continuation of the trend, but it's weird. It's a weird thing, weird stock. I have more than needed in terms of the stocks to trade in order to jeopardize any of the rules. Interesting. This thing is going down for a long time. Let it go. Also, oil stocks, like political stocks, like, quite honestly, I don't get them. I don't get them. The way they move. The way they behave. So, you know, like, I'm not looking to understand the market, just looking to collaborate with the market. And it may sound like no biggie in terms of the difference, some wordplay, but it really does make a difference when you. Oh, my only stop loss, real stop loss. No, my first stop loss of 2 stop losses of the year. It really does make a difference when it lands in you. So I was trying to understand the market for like long time, and there's absolutely no point to. All I need is to collaborate with market and stay on the green side, to stay profitable. That's it. And once I understood it with the markets, I started actually understanding this better with people too. I don't need understanding with people. I need a collaboration, like effective collaboration. That's all I'm looking for. And this is way more. I just come from this like background where people want to understand each other and know each other. Maybe it's like part of this communistic approach, like we all are one. We are. That doesn't mean that we need to get into each other's heads and understand each other and everything that's related to that. So it's a possible continuation of the trend. So so this is my biggest insight lately, that this rule of not trying to understand the market but just trying to collaborate with it is also applicable to people. It's way more effective to collaborate with people than trying to get into their heads and understand what's going on in there. Well, this is not much effective, but anyhow. I don't know what to say here. Hey, oh, yeah. Once it comes here, it will go, right? I already tried something on this valley. Yeah, it's counter trend. No, you can't take it. I can't take it off daily because we need a closed manipulation signal on monthly. So I'd need a to look on hourly. beams. And hourly looks good, and even though levels match, I shouldn't use matching. Well, maybe I can because there is a monthly level there. Because super technically, do they? No, they don't. It goes up, up, up. Never mind. Then down, and then actually they do match ever since here. But not really because it contradicts. Yeah, no. Only transitory extremum. It's a good exhaustion level. Because if I'll do matching levels, that will imply that this hourly direction is still long, whereas daily direction is short. And superior time frame is dominating, so whatever is direction on, they must align. They can misalign in like transition extremum and around. So like when, no, they don't actually. So they must align. It's a good volume though for like here. For like here, ever since here, it's a good volume. And it's at the daily and monthly level, so I'll put it on the watch list. But taking it from here was like a madness anyways. In counter trend on all the time frames, like my goodness, just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so only something sweet and short. So I'll put it on an hourly watch. And what is this Valley? Is it like Argentinian stock? Or Sweden? Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Thank you. Sorry, as I've said, everyone outside of United States is Argentina for me. Guys, I hope you don't get offended to my humor. It's not even politically incorrect. It's just like the dictator reference is definitely politically incorrect, and I'm sorry for that. I'm getting better. Every day I'm getting better. I hope. I'm trying to get better. Every day I'm trying to get better. I apply my best effort to get better. But yeah, it was Brazilian stock. Okay. It shows the stopping of this impulse. I don't know how long for. It's 0.5. What is this 0.5 now? Just 0.5 of nothing. Yeah. It's going down. So, not too much excited about this guy. Well, Tower says bye. And I'll be missing all these movements because there's so many, like when it goes counter trend, and yeah, I'll be just missing unless it shows me good, nice transition extreme. Wells Fargo. Boom. Break. Done. Fabulous. Like I don't want to get political again. Is it like 47th? Is he gonna be 47th president of the United States of America? No. Yeah, I think he was 45th and now 47th again. Damn. This is spicy. So yeah, I would need a transition extreme here for sure. Especially ever since it's in this. It isn't a balance 1, 2, 1, 2. It's different horizons, but when it tested, I mean, let it run. Okay. Let it run. Let it go. Let it go. Da da dun 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 dun. Yeah. Transition action was here though. Gosh, my water is such a mixture because I'm under weather. It's such a mixture of like ginger, lemon, and like powder vitamin C, which has this like terrible artificial flavoring to it. I don't know. It's also tempting to recognize this level just because of how well it, which will put us. It's not a balance, anyways. But it can be good for counter trend. Wait, didn't reach it quite yet. It will soon. Oh, and those are our industrial indices. I don't know why, but I don't like them. I think I don't like them because I know that I need to like structurize my watch list and put stocks in categories of the sectors, so that before I do any move on the stock, I check not only like SPY and Qs, say if it's high tech, and applicable like big ones, Qs, IWM, and SPY, and Russell. I always want to say Russell Crowe all the time. But also like checking this Excel, like sector fund, to see where the sector is before making any decision on the stock. I'm yet to grow to do that, but I promise you I'll get in there. So I think this like industrial sector funds, they just are reminders for me that I'm not doing my job. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. Alright, this is gonna be good for. Wait, oh, okay. I see what's happening there. You're face to face with greatness, and it's weird. You don't even know how to feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's Maui, breathe it in. He's so good. I'm not a big fan of like Dwayne Jones, but I'm a fan of his achievements. That's great, but his acting I'm not a huge fan of. But his Maui voiceover in Moana is just, I mean, the character there is, I'd play something like that day in, day out. It's such a role. I know it's a lot, the hair, the butt, but you're looking at the demigod. So what can I say except you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Such you can't even call it a toxic masculinity. Like he does it, they're just, it's so naive and not naive, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so divine. It's so divine what he does in there. The Maui, I mean, you can't even call it toxic. It's like this boyish. It's not even masculinity because it's not mature. It's like boyish, kiddish. And it brings our world in a lot of trouble, unfortunately. But that's again the question of censorship in the arts. I don't recommend it as the role modeling, but the character is great. Possibly one of my alter egos. But yeah. And I have a story. Like, so like in Russia, it's habitual for like actors, aspiring actors, to play Santa Claus. We call it Ded Moroz, and he has a niece, Snegurочка, like a snow girl. And then you get hired to be... no kids are watching this anyways, right? So no spoilers. Spoiler alert. Santa Claus is not real. So yeah, so like in Russia, like if you're a good kid, Santa Claus, Dead Moroz comes to you not through the chimney, like while you're sleeping, and puts a present in the sock, but just comes in the evening when you're still awake. So you got to get some poetry or song, something. So it's not enough you've been a good kid the entire year. You got to like memorize some poetry or song, because when Santa Claus comes, you need to present him something before he gives you a present. You know, it's like I love your D. Hold on, my battery's dying. So, where's my charger though? Anyone sees my charger? It's here. So one season here in LA, I was doing it, visiting like Russian and Russian-speaking families for hire, and it was a very interesting observation because I've noticed the boys are like way more shy and scared than girls in like early childhood. So we go to this apartment with this boy, and he's so scared. He hides behind his mom. He cries. He doesn't want to go out to greet Dead Moroz, to greet Santa Claus, me, dressed up. And then mom says like, "Hey, like, what is the song you've been like memorizing all this like time for Santa Claus? Come on, let's sing it." And he starts singing the Moana song, the Maui song from Moana. And I happen to know it just because I have a daughter and we like watch all this. And I start singing along. Boy, he was so happy. He crawled from under his mom. He was like all over me. We made friends. So, songs open hearts. Not in boring case though. Gosh, look at this volume. 7 billion shares. And before that it was like one and under. Can you freaking believe it? So like 7 years worth of shares changed hands in 2020. People just dumped it and some other people bought it. Let's see. They need to check out year and months, or I'll be very surprised. Yeah, they check out 7. They add up. 7 billion shares. Wow, wow. Anywho, this looks all great. So yeah, one of these useless skills I had that turned useful, even if to do like one single hit, kid happy. He was. He was. He lost his fear right away. He was so happy. And we sang along the entire piece. And mom and dad was like, "See, we told you, like Santa Claus is cool." He knows Maui song. Oh, you guys, I'm talking your ears off, right? I mean, those of you who watch me at this point, I think you like know what I'm doing pretty well, and those of you who don't wouldn't understand anyway. Well, this is not bad when it comes here. Um, yeah, just false. Low O10, low OO, beam. Yeah, yeah. So there is was a volume here, and it, yeah, and it held. Doesn't help as much. It's just. But you see how it can help is like, why is it falling? Well, yeah, because it needs a transition extremum. This is, I'll put it there, but this is like way too. And anyways, it reached its potential. Forget it. It reached its potential because it's counter trend. Yeah. halved. Look, and this single move, it halved. Ooh. What was the sound? I'm sorry. Ooh. That's just me. Ooh. Well, yeah, I'm not so sure about this sign of strength because it doesn't look like strength against this. So all these volumes and volumes are weird, but let's keep it like there because we need to have something, right? I don't know what this 0.5 is about. Oh, it's previous, yeah, but let's keep it there. It's just I don't know how to interpret it. Oh, this stocks I was just like looking at. Yeah, they saw it go. Oh, okay. Wow, we did it. I'm through all my stocks. Okay, guys, like so many things for short. Look at this. This is not healthy. This is an indicator. But yeah, all in all, we made it. And then this again. Yeah. Interesting place. Yeah, that checks out. We passed. I shouldn't limit my take profit by 0.5 here because we're still manipulating T1 level. It went up high, but doesn't mean it cannot go down, especially considering where we are at Russell. Can I call it Russell Crowe? Just like our internal joke? What do you think? At Russell Crowe? We're at Russell Crowe? Yeah. Was it really 849? 846. It was really transition extremum. Because in all reality, no, ended up thrusted and then broke down immediately. I don't know. Anywho, I don't know. Unvolume T1. Volumed because there's like 2 bars. It takes 2 bars to form an extremum. It's also a very common misconception about extremums and how they are formed. This guy makes a local extremum. I don't know if it's Monday. Wait, what are you saying? It's already open? The market is open? No. What day is it? Ah, it's future. It's 2nd December. Future. As well as here, it's 2nd December. I don't know, some glitch. What's on volume spring? It's good. No, it's not good. Not for me. Okay, I'm not gonna do the rest. I just wanted to complete my monthlies. I'm gonna meditate on Pfizer. But I have something close to Pfizer now, right? I have something yummy. Toyota Motor. No. Just gets the better of me. So la la. Come see, come saw. Also like initiative takeover, you know. Same deal. I think it's gonna gap over. It's not bad. It went to the... Oh, it needs to go to the spring body. It needs to go here. Continuation. Why is it on my watch list? No, I'm sorry, mister. Oh, it's up to 2.5. Okay, on hourly. Coca-Cola? Uh, no, I shouldn't. It's a transition extremum. It didn't break yet, so this is an indicator of like where it can go. So it already exhausted its potential for the short, but sorry, Coca-Cola. Rules are rules. Oh, Amgen. Yeah, is it Amgen or Amgen? Amgen, I think. Amgen? Sorry. And it's already broke it. So. Just need a test. Maybe something, yeah, more realistic, but hourly. And this guy. Can play it of daily and hourly. So yeah, I got some new hourly watches. I am. Take care now. See you tomorrow. I'll renew it again. I'll be prepping for Monday, or worst come worst on Monday. See you soon.